is James Lupton, delighted to be joined with Caoimhin Agyarko. Caoimhin, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, all good. Just finished a tough session, so tired.
I want to go to your target, European title. Not to respect, that's the target you're aiming for. Bas Barou won that title against Sam Egginson recently. First of all, what did you make of his performance in winning that title?
I didn't see a lot of it. I only seen the clips. But from what I've seen, it was a hard-fought fight, one that takes some miles off the clock. Do you know what I mean? But listen, he got the job done. He's champion, and fair play to him. A good win, good name on his record.
I'm right in saying that you and Abbas sparred previously.
Yeah, we used to share a lot of rounds with each other whenever I was up in London boxing in iBox.
From your spars together, can you take much away from it, confidence, or is it a different game completely when you're in the ring on fight night?
I think it's a different game plan on the night. You know what I mean? Sparring for learning. Obviously, I would take confidence away from it because I know how well I sparred. But ultimately, he has a new coach. He might have improved. I have a new coach since then. I've improved. So I don't really take much away from it, to be honest with you.
Is he your number one target in the sport at the moment? Is that what you'd like next, or this year at least?
Yeah, whoever has the European title is who I want. Do you know what I mean? So Bas Barou, it's not particularly because it's a Bas Barou, it's because he has the European title. So yeah, but I believe he's number one mandatory for the WBA, so he could vacate. Do you know what I mean? On a business sense, I get it that it wouldn't really make sense to fight me if he's, do you know what I mean? He's a lot to lose there. But yeah, listen. If he does vacate, I want to be in a position to fight for the European title. If he doesn't, I want a Bas Barou.
Talk about that mandatory position there with Abbas and his path and his journey. You're on your own path and journey. Obviously, we mentioned the European title. Somebody else on their own journey. Ishmael Davis called you out recently. He's obviously now mandatory for the British title. He's sort of come out of nowhere a little bit. In terms of the call out, do you feel it's a compliment that you've got a target on your back now?
Yeah, I've had a target on my back since before the Troy Williamson fight. A lot of people have been calling me out. Troy called me out. Ismail's calling me out. It is a compliment, you know what I mean? They want that scalp on the record because I'm a big enough name. But with the Ismail, good performance, good win for him. But it would only interest me if there's something on the line, if there's a European title, or there's a lot of money on the line. Because no disrespect to Ismail, but he's not world ranked. He's not ranked in the EBU rankings. So it doesn't. What does it do for my career beating Ismail Davis? And that's no disrespect to Ismail. I've shared round sparring with him. I think he's a good fighter. He had a good performance last time. I think it's more so his team pushing that fight than him. But I don't get it as well, because if he is mandatory for the British, then me going and beating him fucks that all up. Do you know what I mean? Because you look at Jack McGann. Jack McGann was mandatory for the British. Louis Green went and beat him. Now he's mandatory. So do you know what I mean? This is a business. Do you know what I mean? As much as it's sport and boxing, but if that fight makes sense money wise or makes sense career wise for me, 1,000,000%. But it's the same as like me chasing a Bas Barou. Do you know what I mean? He's in a better position to fight for a world title. So I understand it. Do you know what I mean? I'm in a better position than Ismail Davis. So listen, whatever fights make sense. I don't really. I've said this many times. You know me, James. I focus on whoever's put in front of me. I leave that down to my team, my coaches, my manager. Whoever they want me to fight is who I'll fight. But I also do have my own plans of what I want next. I want someone in the top 10 in European rankings, European title, then world level.
Last time out in December, your second fight at home in Belfast. What was that like, the atmosphere and being back home?
Unbelievable. Do you know, it was unbelievable to be able to fight back home in a massive fight. The amount of tickets I sold, the support that I received, the noise on the night. It was everything I ever dreamed of. For my first fight back in a big fight back home. Do you know what I mean? Obviously I fought back home in 2011 or 2019, I believe. Obviously as I was coming up, it was my fourth fight, so that was good to fight back home, but this one meant a lot more. Do you know what I mean? It was unbelievable atmosphere, and the support, and to go out and beat a name like Troy in my hometown was a moment that will live with me for the rest of my life.
Has it given you a bit of a taste and a desire to headline back in Belfast?
Yeah, it has. Do you know what? I've always believed that I can headline back in Belfast. I've got a fan-friendly style. I sell a lot of tickets. I'm quite popular back home, so I believe that I'm the one to bring big fights back to Belfast, big cars back to Belfast, and I just need the person to get behind me and be able to give me that platform to do so.
You mentioned obviously not fought since December, but wanting to get back out as soon as you can. Really, your management are looking into that for yourself in your route. Promotional free agent. Does that give you a lot more leeway in who you fight and where you fight?
Yeah, it's a good thing and a bad thing being a free agent, and obviously the way the boxing world is right now, certain promoters might have done their budget for the year, certain platforms might have, but I thought coming off that, I was told you need to step up, you need this big fight. I went out and beat Troy. I did it, for me, I did it the best. I barely got touched. Do you know what I mean? I stood and fought with him when I needed to, I boxed him when I needed to. I was told that I needed that name on my record to move forward. I went and got that, and then everything's gone quiet. But I understand the sport, that's boxing sometimes, and it's a bit frustrating. All I can do is try and stay patient. I'm not a patient guy, but try and stay patient, keep working hard, keep improving, and when the opportunities come, take them with both hands. But I am a free agent, so I have options to sign with whoever would be interested. I'm just looking at the big fights, James. I want the big fights. I'm 27 now, I'm not getting any younger. I know I'm not old, but I want to be in a position to achieve my goals and dreams in a couple of years, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's certain fighters getting opportunities that don't really deserve them compared to someone like me. I've never turned down a fight. You look at my resume, I've never ever fought more than 3 or 4 journeymen. I've always took the challenges from early on in my career, taking Jay Smith in 11 fights. My second fight, someone who was 3-0, 3 KOs. Fighter was 14-0, 19-1. Look at my resume and look at other people's resume and look at the opportunities they're getting. People don't sell tickets, it's frustrating for me because I don't understand it. I don't understand why I'm not getting these opportunities. But listen, I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilt milk. I'm a fighter. I just got to keep working hard, keep training, and when the opportunities come, I'll take them with both hands.
You mentioned your resume, the people you fought, their records, etc. Not only that, you're marketable, you've got a backstory. There's plenty for a promoter to like about Caoimhin Agyarko. So does that make it even more frustrating for you to not, get a renewed contract or to have all these promoters fighting over you as such?
Yeah, it does. It's very, very frustrating, James. Especially, I've won 3 WBA continental and intercontinental titles at 2 weights. I've defended. I've beat everyone that's put on me. Southpaws, there was a Mexican southpaw that was put in front of me with 10 days notice. I fought people with whenever I had an injury and not wanting to let my fans down and pull out of fights. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, I'm marketable. I've got a backstory. I'm a likeable guy. I've got a fan-friendly style. I sell tickets. So it is frustrating. I work hard in the gym. I've sacrificed from the very first day that I turned pro to coming away and dedicating my life to being a better boxer, being a better athlete. So to not reap the rewards, it is very frustrating, especially coming off that last fight, to be honest with you. I would understand if I beat a nobody last fight and I didn't really beat him comfortably. I would understand it then, but I beat I beat Troy comfortably. It was a fight that Eddie wanted me to take, and everyone was saying I was ducking and everyone was saying I was turning it down, and I went out and proved everybody wrong. And to now come out on the back end of that good victory and picking up a WBA continental title, to everything go quiet now, it is very frustrating.
Obviously, you was with Matchroom previously. Before that, you was with Frank Warren. You've not been with Boxer. Would you be open to looking at Sky Sports, massive platform, Ben Shalom over there in a team?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, for me, Sky Sports is the biggest platform to box on. Do you know what I mean? Sky Sports is worldwide, and do you know what I mean? It's one of the biggest platforms in the world. So, yeah, I would definitely entertain that. It would be a dream of mine to fight on Sky. Do you know what I mean? And I've been with Eddie, I've been with Frank, and I would still entertain re-signing with them as well. I just want to fight. I leave all the rest of it down to my manager, who he wants me to sign with, who he wants me to be with, and what he thinks the right move is. But it doesn't even matter about money. Like, I turned down, whenever I was a free agent after Queensberry, I was willing to accept lower money than what Matchroom were offering me, to be brought only if they would bring me back home and have a fight back home. They wouldn't do that, so I signed with Matchroom. So it's never about the money for me. Obviously the money comes with it. I just want to fight, James. I just want to prove to people how good I am. I want the platform, I want the opponents, I want everything. I've been in this game a very long time, and I know how good I am. I know what I sacrificed to be at this level I am right now. Do you know what I mean? In 2 months' time, it'll be 7 years since I nearly lost my life. Do you know what I mean? So I've came a very, very long way since then, and I just want to fight, James. I just want to the big names. I want to prove everyone wrong. The doubters, the promoters that don't believe in me. I want to prove everybody wrong and show them how good I am. I know how good I am. They know how good I am. Whatever the agenda is, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it is frustrating, to be honest with you.
Well, I look forward to you proving everyone wrong, becoming the first Irish black world champion. Caoimhin, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully,
let me just
put
a note on that. Sorry, because every people always says you're not black. Do you know what I mean? Why say you're the first black Irish world champion? Putting the Irish part in there is representing my white side, my mum's side, and the black side, my dad's side. Do you know what I mean? I'm mixed race, but being the first mixed race Irish world champion, there's not a ring to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there. It's not that I'm taking one side over the other. I have great pride in being an Irishman, a Ghanaian, and half Irish, half Ghanaian. So I just want to put that straight.
Caoimhin, as always, thank you for your time.
It's always a pleasure, James. Thank you.